whispers on the wind, something's about to evolve. I'll just keep on hitting things, what problems can't that solve? 25 full years of questing, no banks or graves to delve. RuneScape 3 Hawk or Ultimate Ironman, questing through 2012. Welcome back to January 31st, 2012. Another quest coming right up after a couple updates. First up, on February 1st, 2012, behind the scenes. We got a Dominion Tower update, potion flasks, carnival, and a whole Tsar expansion, essentially. Graphical update, quest, minigame, lots of stuff to go do soon. And we also get the membership price increased to $7.95 a month. Also new 3 and 6 month discounted plans, which are also totally going to continue to exist. $2026 problems. Anyways, on February 3rd, 2012, get the Gilnor Globe newsletter, all about updates and wiki page tips for making better wiki pages, caption contest, quiz quest, newsletter. On February 7th, 2012, get a voice acting competition. Gonna read the scripted lines. We'll have 2 winners. You're gonna voice act something. Also get links to 10 different fan sites' fight caves guides. So you can go get your fire cape for later this month. Related to that whole Tsar update. Anyways, in-game, we got patch notes. The whirlpool is now visible on all graphics settings. Savant's chat head has been reduced to the normal size. Left-click functionality added for the Tower of Life altars for the whole creature creation thing. You can right-click, collect essence from Wizard Property if you've done the already tasks. More experience from the Agility Pit distraction and diversion. New initiate tacits to go along with the proselyte tacits. And you can enter the crafting guild without a brown apron after the Falador hard tasks. Later, you don't need a brown apron at all. But since we've already done the Falador hard tasks, we could go do that if we wanted to. Not too much to do in the crafting guild just yet though, so not gonna worry about that. Also don't need to worry about getting a seal of passage to go to Lunar Isle after Lunar Diplomacy. So don't need to stop by Brunt on the way over there if we want to talk to anybody on Lunar Isle. Previously that was a reward from the Elite Fremnik tasks. So now that that's not a thing, there's new rewards that are not very good. You can trade in 28 Suqua bits for 9 pure essence each per day. You can go use NPC contact to switch back to the normal spell book instead of having to go back to the altar. And the Seal of Passage gets a daily teleport to Lunar Isle, which is going to very quickly become irrelevant. So it's mostly the XP lamps for a lot of the diary rewards. That's okay. We've also had the Barrow's equipment graphics tweaked based on feedback. Slayer drops in Dungeoneering can only be picked up by whoever did the most damage for the first 30 seconds for some reason. And several monsters have had their combat levels recalculated to be more accurate. Over in Herblore sides of things, you can now decant potions to any number of doses with the decanting guys, and split a 2-dose potion into 2 1-dose potions. Use that on an empty vial. Previously it was only 4 to 2 with a vial. And Beast of Burdens can hold all your untradeable potions, along with the new potion flasks. Potion flasks. Instead of 4 doses in a regular vial, you can now get 6, which is pretty good. Requiring level 81 mining, which we have. And go get some red sandstone just north of Ulag. 50 red sandstone per day from this rock until 2026. More changes and dailies and problems. And then take your red sandstone into Uglag to the glass maker with 89 crafting, which we don't have. We got some plans for crafting at some point here. Technically, it could be useful to get that sooner rather than later, but not something we're going to worry about right now. Yeah, potion flasks. There's no decanting potion flasks yet, so couldn't do that. Worry about that whenever we get 89 crafting, I guess. With how much you have to actually do that every time to get more flasks and stuff, and putting the vials, pouring it into the flasks, kind of more trouble than it's worth. But it's worth quite a bit for certain situations, I guess. But we don't have the level, so won't worry about that just now. But anyways, on February 10th, 2012, new lores and histories on the website. A Return to Stone. Story about the Tsar here, which is very relevant on February 14th, 2012. But first, patch notes. Walk here. Click. X is now more yellow. Apparently it was not yellow enough. No more hovering NPCs at the Heroes Guild. They're now on the floor. A farmer in the Troll War Zone now remembers which farming patch he's supposed to be looking after. And the Initiate Tassets now have the same stats as the Initiate Cuis, which was already in the game. Skirts and plate legs, same stats. We've also got the effigy drop rates reduced, and they're even lower the more you have, maxing out at 5. Stopping people from just constantly spamming specific monsters to get effigies to train their lower level, slower skills. I don't know how many effigies we really could open. We got a decent number of 90 plus skills. A lot of them are not. But they're so rare, that's not really a problem at this point then. Instead, we're going to focus on updates that actually exist and matter. Like the Tsar, and City, and everything else in here. Rework. First up, we've got a new entrance up to the top here. This goes to the Tsar City. We have the rocks that only goes down to the Kremja volcano dungeon. Fancy, fancy, fancy. Rework for the graphics and the entire layout of the city here. Very fancy. We got statues, we got new models for all the Tsars. Pretty cool. And the equipment also looks different. We got new music, new drop tables, which generally just have a whole lot more toggle as drops, which is great. Because of the cost of things and the inability to get toggle previously. Toggle. Maybe in our currency pouch that isn't really a thing, too. That's more correct. We'll worry about trying to buy stuff with toggle later. Toggle? Whichever. We've also got the global matchmaking for the fight pits temporarily turned off. See if they worry about that at any point. Yeah, whole new city, whole new spots. Same actual like stuff in here. We got the fight pit, we got the fight caves, we got the stores. Just kind of bigger for the most part. Less confusion about where all the different caves and stuff are from, like, the TQTT quest and all that. Everything is where it is now. So that's good. We've also got new things in new places. Like the Elder Kiln quest. Because that's the new quest. In 2012. Elder Kiln, the Elder Kiln. Talk to Tsar Mejje at the Tsar Birthing Pool. Second quest in this requires 75 magic, 60 agility, 40 mining. And as much as it is the second quest in the storyline, it doesn't actually require to talk to Dill, but would make more sense. Required items: a pickaxe, previously rune or better, Now it's adamant or better because of level requirements and things changed later. Also, should probably bring some armor, weapons, food, multiple enemies to fight. Lots to do in the Elder Kiln quest. Also, if you were here for the first 2 weeks and finished the quest, you would get a bonus reward of double the experience, which would be nice. We don't get that. We just get the regular rewards, because it's been more than 2 weeks since 2012. So, here we are. Talk to Zarmej. Medj, hardcore ultimate Ironman. Help, my egg is dying. Are we going with Medj? Clear and Excel. What happened to it? The egg is cold. Our Medj have tried to heat it, but they say it is too late to save it. But they are wrong. Although many Zar eggs are dying, now we're being born different. This is a big, strong egg. It will grow into a good, strong Zar. I just need help. Will you aid us? Yep, accept quest. I'll help. You will make good Zar. Jagex Medj, hardcore ultimate Ironman. Zar Medj Ak, will you help us? Zar Medj Ja, it is too late. But I will help, even just to show you this. We must work together to make the egg hatch. Use fire magic to heat the egg and water magic to cool it down. When egg is at right temperature, it will start to hatch. And keep the heat between the 2 pointers on the temperature gauge. The egg's heat is within the 2 pointers, the hatching percentage will increase. When the egg's heat is outside of the 2 pointers, the hatching percentage will decrease. So Miss Jet has you a pile of runes. I totally have space for those runes. Alright. It's a thing. Keep it slightly warmer. He's gonna fire. He fired some fire. That heated it up. Honestly, it would be better off if they didn't help, but, you know. Oh, he's firing now. He's firing fire. Need to go higher. Oh, we need to go back down. Too hot. Hold fire. He's gonna fire. Perfect. Heat it back up. Fire a little bit to keep the fire in here. He's gonna fire. Please don't. Fire it up. Fire it up. He's gonna fire too. It's right in the middle. Keep it going, keep it going. He's gonna fire. Made it too hot. Get it back into the middle zone there. Perfect. He's gonna fire again. How big of a fire do they fire? Not too big of a fire. That's pretty good. Boy, needs more heat. He's gonna fire too. One more. Keep it in there. Keep it nice and steady. He's gonna fire. Hits out and gets back in. 100%. It hatches. Bang back, go away. And it is? It's like I said. Zarmej, yeah? Another one born as Gaul. No, it cannot be. Zar, what is your caste? Yeah? Zarmej, yeah. Egg is Gaul, like all the others. No. Well, what's a Gaul? Zar are born with memories of all ancestors that came before. That's how we know our caste, how to do our work, what our laws are. Gaul are born without memory of what came before. Without memory, Gaul cannot do work. They're clumsy, lazy, and lawless. Almost all Zar are born this way now. Those that do not die in the egg, we do not know why. Yeah? I shall take this Gaul away. But we must, Zarmej. This you know. Follow me, Gaul. I said follow. They're following. Clearly a problem. Clearly a problem's happening here. Tsar should not feel a bond with their egg. But one Tsar is more important. No one Tsar is more important than another, but through our eggs, we live on. New Tsar carry dead parents' memories. Now my memory will not pass on. I'm old Tsar. I will not lay another egg. What happened to the Gaul? Tsar Medjak will gather Gaul and have them fight in the fight pit. Gaul do not know how to fight, so they die. Getting some lag here. That's not great for the whole... There's a bunch of combat in this quest. Yeah, we are disconnecting entirely. Well, that's no good. That's gonna be a no for right now, then. For sure. Be back with a stable connection. And we're back. Also, it should be fine, no matter what happens. Because all the combat in this quest is in safe areas, in theory. But we should probably still try to not die at all. They were saying about how they were sending the Gaul to the fight pit to die. That is barbaric. To die in the fight pit is to die with honor. It is far from cruel to a Tsar. The Gaul are weak and useless without memory. They serve no purpose in Tsar society. Can't you teach them your ways then? Teach is for Jagex, not Tsar. How can we teach Gaul all our years of knowledge? But it has become a big problem for Tsar. So few Tsar are born now. Just more and more Gaul, who do not know what the cause of it is. Tsar men have investigated, but to no benefit or great discovery. I have been thinking of something for some time, Jagex Mej, Harcourt also Ironman Artic. What is dangerous and uses old magic. Other Tsar might not agree. They will say Tsar Mej does it for his own memories, not for good of Tsar. What is it? It is a way of giving Gaul back their memories. Other Mej will not like it. Many think we should not go back there. But it is the only way, otherwise our memories will be lost. We will need a Gaul, my Gaul, to test this on. You will need to stop him entering the fight pit. Bring him to me at the library. There's research I must do before I speak to other Tsar Mej about this. Go to main plaza in the center of Tsar City, west of here, and bring Gaul back. Convince Tsar Medjak if you must. I'll help. Thank you, Jagex Mej, also Ironman Artic. Bring him to me at the library. We got a plan. To the main area here. We've got a whole bunch of people. We've got Zarxil Hardened, Zarket Hardened, Zarmej Ak, called Jet, called Sox, and a whole bunch of fighter guys here. This would probably be showing off the new armor also. Yeah. Fight Pit PK. 10 points if you kill another person, 20 if you kill a Tsar. Point each for the Gaul, they're fodder, dude. What are you doing? Just making this a bit more fun. Yeah, RuneScape. Voice jump. Hurry up, let's get in the pits. Wanna go kill Frosties. No remorse, 77. See any dragon claws around? I can't go into the pits without my claws. Lol, then kill. Yeah, what? Fire Keepers. He's got a fire cape. These noobs don't stand a chance. Also talk to the Tsar. Oh, look at that. I shall get always this loud. Speak to Tsar Mej Ak if you want in the fight pit. This isn't technically the fight pits. This is just the main area in the middle. We here for fight, not talk. So you can Tsar Mej Ak if you want in the fight pit. How about the Gaul? Giant? Wow, you can talk. Gazak's been here a long time. Gazak's one of first Gaul. You've taught yourself to speak. That's impressive. Yeah, like Zak, speak good. Yeah, like Zak's real Zod. What are you doing here? Gazak's here to die with honor. Gazak's fighting fight pit with great honor. Can you help me convince that Gaul to come with me? Need a Gaul, would you come with me? Don't know the difference. I just need... What is going to do with what he actually wanted, specifically? Can you help me convince that Gaul? No, Gaul here to die with honor. But Zarmej has a plan that will be able to get the Gaul's memory back. Gaul meant to stay here. Okay, here we go. Gaul G. G. Come with me, you'll die if you stay here. Well, you can't understand what the golem is trying to say. You get the impression that he's unwilling to leave. Come with me now. Nope, he's unwilling. Alright. Sorry, man, Jack. Czar, Charlotte, gather here for the fight pit. This is gonna be sweet. You wanna see my D-claws? Mighty warriors, prove your worth in fight to death. So we all agreed on how many points you get per kill? No one cares about your point system, Morian. It's stupid. I'm not Morian, I'm Fight Pit PK, Master of the Bow, Ruler of the... Shall I be quiet? Ah, you again. You want to fight in Fight Pit? Come for that gall. Specifically, it's not your concern, Charlotte. But Zarmej has a plan. He thinks he can return the Gall's memories. Zarmej is not behaving like good Zar. Good Zar, think of Zar's society first. Zarmej thinks of nothing but his little Gall. But he's thinking of the future of our society. We have to protect that Gall. Zarmej needs him. Zarmej's Gall will join the fight pit. This beyond your control. Unless you think you could protect him in the fight pit. The only way to save the Gall is to fight in the fight pit. Ready to travel to the fight pit to protect him. Yes? Fine, let's get started. Crowd getting rowdy. We're actually moving to the fight pit. Awesome. Good luck, game. Seriously, guys, who's taking my claws? Let the fight begin. Alright. We need to protect the Gall, so we're gonna fight. You guys will show up. We only have so many charges left on the wall, so we're just gonna use them. Staff here. Okay. Save you. Gonna take out everybody. He's got all his health left. We're just gonna win. Take out no remorse. Pew pew. Where was we hitting? All the same hits. We just need to win. Well, we can't actually win because the whole idea of the fight pit is there's still the Gall. But besides that, well, the ranger's getting absolutely destroyed there. Alright. Now he's attacking the Gall. Stab it. I'll shoot you with my bow. And we'll finish off these guys over here. Winning. First out here. Winning. You think you can save this Gall? We must talk. Zarmejak. I know how to give memories to the Gall. Zarmej, all you know talk of now is Gall. You have forgotten what it is to be a Zar. It's my duty to remind you. Enter, champion. Kill his Gall. No. There goes Gall Jet. Sorry, yeah. Now, Zar, let's finish this fight. Empty the fight pit. Gonna run away from you. You running after me? You got a lot of health. Look at this guy and all his health. Recipe. This was definitely not the best item here. For the whole, he's a melee guy, but you know. Champion drains our prayer. Boo. Oh, we really need some true tile up in here. Run around. Winning. Something like that. We can also switch to magic if we wanted to. We technically do better. That's fine. And everything has the same attack speed, and I guess he's less of a concern, kinda. That's fine. He's right behind us. As you can see. Totally getting hit by melee. Things that make total sense. Combat. Now, champion, Tsar Yetal is dead. Zarveshje, like you, his memories are lost. He did not lay an egg. You and your Jalet have murdered a good Tsar. His memories die with him. He died in the pit. Death in the pits is not murder, and if you listen to us, this would not have happened. I have a plan, Tsar Majak. Enough of this madness. Your Khal is dead. These plans, these schemes, they are not work of good Tsar. A champion dead because of your plans. There is a way to bring the champion back. Ironman, Artic. What do you know about Toggle? The rings you're dead that you use as currency. When Tsar die, we turn into Toggle. Small rocks with our memories trapped inside. Our memories make it valuable, so Tsar trade it with each other as currency. It has never been possible to get memories from Toggle. And Tsar who have not laid eggs before they turn to Toggle, their memories are lost forever. What would you say if I told you there was a way of recovering these memories? It is not possible. It is. Our Kiln has that power. Tsar Majak. The power to forge Toggle, using them with the body of another. They call our empty bodies that we can use. Hold on. Your Kiln? The Kiln is where Tsar were first made. Its lava is able to give life and melt down even the hardest of metals. And we are not permitted to visit. Kiln is sacred to Tsar. It is out of bounds. But it has power to join Toggle with Gaul, to bring back lost memories. If Jalet the Jalet, it would not have to break our rules, it could go. Is it too drastic, Tsar Medje? We must think on this. Think of all the Tsar born without eggs. All the champions, all the Medj elders whose memories we have in Toggle. We can bring them back. What else can we do? More and more Gaul keep being born. If we cannot pass on our memories, then it's the end of the Tsar. You are right, Tsar Medje. We must take action. But only if Jalet will help. Tsar will not step foot in there. This only helps the Tsar, not the Gaul. Of course, I'll help the Tsar. Kiln sounds powerful. I'm there. Can't be part of this right now. Like, what about the Gaul? What about the Gaul? Once Gaul have memories of Tsar, they'll be able to work and be real Tsar. This will help both the Gaul and the Tsar. Fine, I'll help, but only for the good of the Gaul. You must journey to the Kiln. You will need to travel through many tunnels. East of Main Plaza, just south of Birthing Pool, there's a passage heading to the Kiln entrance. Guards will let you pass. This Gaul that survived the fight pit, it can go with you. It will meet you at the entrance. Shouldn't you ask the Gaul if he wants you? It only Gaul. No, Ironman. It's right. Gaul must have its say. If this make Gaul Zak's real Tsar, Gaul Zak's go. Here is Tsar Yetal's Toggle. Take it with you to the Kiln. We shall speak to the other Tsar Medj about our plan whilst you are away. What should we do when we arrive at this Kiln? Kiln is very old. The lava inside is powerful and ancient. That we know. Now we'll be able to join Gaul and memories inside Toggle as one. Is there anything I should know about the Kiln? It's where Tsar HCUIM came from in the beginning. We protect it, but do not go inside. It is sacred ground. Tsar have not even walked down the tunnels leading to Kiln for a very long time. They may have become dangerous. How do I get to the Kiln? Travel through many tunnels. East of Main Plaza, south of Birthing Pool, is passage to the Kiln. Guards will let you pass. Alright, better be on my way. Got some combat XP for fighting. Galzax, how's it going? Galzax meets you at Cave east of here. Cave east of here. It's south of the Birthing Pools. What's over here? Should be a cave. And stuff. A couple different caves. This one? That one? Towards a specific location. South of the pools? East of the pools? Go south and then around. Elder Kiln. Towards the Elder Kiln. Talk to Zarkat's here. So I'm meant to say you pass through here. Let's go to Ancient Kiln. You want, I can bring some of your items. Nope. No, I don't want to access my bank. And is the Gaul here? Gaul should be somewhere. Right just inside the tunnel. So I suggest say you pass through here. Let's go to Ancient Kiln. Be careful. Loud noises through there sound like wild Katzek. Take pickaxe too. No one been through for a long time. And there's Galzax. Galzax and Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, I take go now? Are you sure about this? Galzax must be good Tsar. But why? What do you owe the Tsar? All Tsar put Tsar before them their self. Even Gal. Gal follow you now. Alright. Here we are. Galzax. You're the first Tsar to walk in these tunnels for a long time. Galzax is Tsar? I think so. Galzax not real Tsar yet. Soon Galzax will be. Got some chasms. Put our 60 agility to the test here. Big jump. Come on, Zax. Ground stop here. But it continues over here. Galzax not there. You need to jump across. Jump? What jump? Just what I just did. Don't think I can jump. All you need to do is run, bend your legs, and spring up. Go on, try to jump the chasm. The no ground? Yeah, go for it. Probably could have tried that, not across the chasm, but, you know, great work. I jump. Actually accomplishing quite a bit for the whole not having any memories and all that. Not bad. Not bad at all. And we got enemies in here. Talk to this cat Dill. Now we know things are going badly. Break that armor. Got mages attacking. Broke the armor. Fails to hit the stone armor. Use melee. A few melee hits here and there. Ow. These are weak to range, I guess. Ow. You successfully cleared this cave. You leave the cave and return and remain cleared. Well, that's good. I need all the help we can get here, clearly. What that there? Looks like a skeleton. We should take a closer look. A skeleton? How abnormal. Someone's ancient, bones look like they would crumble upon touch. Clench's fist is an old book. Take the book. It appears to be an old journal. So its obvious age, it's in very good condition. Old magic must be protecting it from the heat within the tunnels. Right. Journal of Perjor. Very old but ornate journal. Tucked within the pages is a note. Let's read the journal. Rinta 12th. What a joy it is to write in a journal, because I want to, not because I've been commanded to. Exciting news. The golem-like Tsar speak of an ancient kiln that heats their city. Assuming this isn't just folklore, this could be the forgotten Elder Kiln. I have not been as excited about a discovery for a long time. My interest is largely academic. The potential power excites me. Zamorak could forge an army out of the bare rock if this truly is the Elder Kiln. Waving 8th. It's unfortunate that I must get blood on my hands again, although shards of rock might be more appropriate. On principle, I'm a scholar, not a violent man. But if a fool stands in my way, I will cut that fool down. I'm long past the point where I feel remorse for what I've done. Moving 9th. The caves are death traps, littered with ferocious creatures composed of fire and rock. It's no wonder the Tsar to avoid this place. Moving 10th. Progress is blocked by a large ornate gate. There are primitive coded symbols engraved onto large scales either side. This is all the Tsar can do to hinder my progress. Zamorak shall have his army by dawn. Moving 11th, no joy, the code is a little more sophisticated than I first anticipated. However, it shall not be long until I've cracked it. Moving 14th, no matter what I do, the door won't budge. Sure, the answer is in these symbols, but for the life of me, I can't work it out. To make a tracing and decipher it on the surface, this is inconvenient. October 31st, well, I'll be damned, the symbols are simply numbers. What a fool I've been. Who would have thought the Tsar had their own counting system? February 3rd, the brute guarding the entrance attacked with surprising speed. My legs are broken in several places. I fear that my body is ruined. So I managed to drag myself back across chasms to relative safely. Relative, as long as these rock creatures cannot smell my blood. February 4th. I regret few things, but our betrayal is one of them. It was unnecessary, and she was kind to me. February 5th. I grow weak, and am now unable to move. Shall die here in these caves, alone. Much like Char. The irony has not been lost on me. Another Zamarakian guy here. In a cave, doing stuff. Wild. Enter the next cave. Alright. Cutscene. Oh. There. What's that? A toggle. Yes, and some flying discs. Zar Exel must have died here. I thought Zar weren't allowed down these tunnels. You better take these discs. You give Galzox all but one of the flying discs. It'd be safer if we both have a weapon. Galzox use this? Yeah, do you know how? Swingy. No. Let me show you. Just watch me. Throne disc. Alright. Let's have some tackle. 100 tackle. That's for 1 coin each. Do some kind of obsidian. Let's go into the currency pouch. Eh. Oh, look at all these guys. Lava monster. Seems to rise lava. He's prey by supplies. Got Cat Zex over here. Decrease some damage to the protective magic. Lava monster. I also do soul split for healing. See if that's really necessary. We can always go back and get more food. Like I said, we're clearing the cavern. It's safe to return, etc., etc. So split. Galzox helping. So split. It's helping. Successfully cleared this part of the cave. We're good. Void Armor itself does not have very much in terms of defense. Does have a little bit of strength going for it though, so that's something. Lots of lava monsters. Another dill there. We can clear out some more of these monsters first. That'd be better for us. Lava monster. Alright. Melee against him. Slam at the ground. Ow. Melee hits. Magic might also work. This is fine. There you go. Here we clear. Okay. Here is some scales. This appears old and sacred. Operate. See, there's a note. Read the note. It's our numbers. Oh, here we go again. Numbers, add and subtract. Zo and Z. Subtract this, add that, add that. Oh boy. Okay. Let's get this note. Open up as a note. And read it. Look at it. Have a good time. Okay. Note information here. As we did the previous time, there is a method to the number system here. It is line across is basically times 4, then add another one for those. The 2 lines across would start with, well, it's plus 4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of this, but also kind of not. So 6, subtract 2, that's 4. And then add 4, that's 8. And then add 7, That is 15. Also got some toggle at the start there, so that helps. What's in place here is a click. The other side is different numbers. We've got 5 and 13. You can double digits here. That's 18. Subtract 2, that's 16. Subtract 3, that's 13. This is our numbers. Another click. Well, grown, the ancient door swings open. Perfect. More chasms. We got chasms to go. So what were we doing in the city before we met? Gonzaks hid lots. Sometimes Gonzaks talked to other Tsar. Some gave Gonzaks food. Gonzaks watched fight pit lots too. One day, Tsar Jagex said, "Put Gonzaks in fight pit for honorable death." What do you think about the Tsar? Tsar strong, Tsar good. You know if they threw you in the fight pit? Tsar right to throw Gal in fight pit. Only way Gal have honor. Are you worried about what will happen in the Kiln? Gonzaks should die in fight pit. Now Gonzaks helping Tsar and all other Gal. If Gonzaks die in Kiln, he die with honor. Yeah, let's head on. We got jumping to do. Jump across some chasms. Having a good time. And he's getting good at jumping. We're getting good at chasms. Oh, there's another dill. The problems we face here, I swear. Alright. Just attack it from far away. I need to break the armor first, unfortunately. Alright. Breaking the armor more. I don't think they like prayers. It's also a problem. Front hood, mechanic maw. Just take this guy out as quick as we can here. 4 more problems. This part of the cave is clear. Fantastic. More chasms, more chasms. Nothing but chasms up in here. My goodness. You can tell people haven't been through here very frequently. It's a bit of a mess. It really is. Jump across here. Jump across here. Oh, the range stuff in case we need to range something. Enter some more caves. It's a bunch of enemies. Let's mage this one down. He's weak to magic. Let's range on these ones. It's very convenient to be able to switch styles around with Void. It's a pretty good time. Alright. Next cavern. No shortage of caverns. Is it a kiln? I don't know, is it? Is this kiln? Yeah, I think so. We better step carefully. Who knows what could be in there? Gonzak's ready. If our goal to Ironman, Artic ready too. I'm ready. We go. Am I ready? We've used half of our food, essentially. We're somewhat ready. Well, this. The Elder Kiln. Pretty impressive. It has been a very long time since outsiders have entered our kiln. Zarhak. Let us test your skills. Let our sport be glorious. Guys. Zarher. Magic. Range. Range on you. Oh. Fight. Pit. That's what we call fight pit. Other Kiln. Fight Kiln. Look at that. Some magic for you. Definitely water would be better, but, you know. Or what we got here. Fuck you. Fuck you. The only problem here really is the amount of prayer points. We got some prayer. That would go a long way. Prayer potions. Let's get you. All these are Takar. And all sorts of different stuff. Switching this. Get the correct styles. Push to some range. Take out this Takar mesh. Take the magic to take down the her. And this one. Pencil split. So I got a bit of prayer points and shards and stuff. We mostly get our way through here. That's alright. Okay, I can all go. And one more guy over here. Yeah. Magic. Magic. One of the ideas is actually just fighting only a few at a time and everything. Safe spots, those sorts of things. Kind of not really worrying about it too much. Could maybe worry about it slightly, but you know. We're doing fine. This is not the hard version of anything here. Range. Takar mesh. Pew pew. Okay. We have 7 out of 7. Sneak down this way. This is a Takar Cat champion. No weaknesses. He's training our prayer points. Being very rude. In general. We took him out. We have a mage over here to deal with. Yeah. Just about. Not too bad. Come speak with us. Prayer points. Takar Hawk.
You must be forged of strong rock to repel our siblings.
Why did they attack me?
Not many visit our Kiln. They like to test our skills against those who do. Come, Kiln. Let us talk a while.
Come.
It has been a long time since we have spoken, so forgive us if we are slow. Let us talk.
Who are you?
We are the Takar. We were forged to build the mountains of Gilnor, although they had a different name then. We were forged in this kiln by our masters. When our work was done, we built a great mountain around this kiln and returned to live within it to await further instruction. Or at least, some of us did. Some of us stayed behind in the mountain.
The Tsar?
Ah, yes, they call themselves the Tsar now. They chose to live within the mountain we had built. They tunneled through it to build their cities, undermining our great purpose.
How can you speak my language?
On occasion, creatures like you have wandered into our home. Below your feet flows the lava of creation. Those who fall into it surrender their shape, memories, and language. They become one with the Tok'ra. Many beasts from the surrounding caves have been submerged in our kiln. They pollute our resolve, but there are certain advantages. We learn from them.
How long have you been here? What have you been doing?
We do not keep time, human. We were here at the beginning, and we are still here. We have been practicing our skills against one another, holding our strength in anticipation of our master's return. Combat is our great pleasure.
Who are your masters?
Our masters were the designers of this world. They were architects of the seas of the valleys, the icy lands to the north, the desert plains, and the mountains. We were their tools, their mountain builders. They built the sill to dig up the earth and rock, the maid to blast it into our sides, the baguette to carry it, and the hood to craft the sill into cliff faces and slopes.
Do you remember your masters?
We remember them, yes. And we shall wait for their return.
Language, masters. Speak of something else.
Yes.
Where are you? What is this place? Why'd you attack us? Where is this? Ask them who they are. Right?
We are the Tok'ra. We were forged when our work was done.
That mountain.
They chose
Else. What is this place?
this is the great kiln from which we were forged. The kiln was built by our masters to form the mountains. We have completed that task. Now we wait for the return of our masters and new orders. Within this kiln flows sacred lava. Through it we remain constant. If we are destroyed within this place, the lava rises and the kiln forges us once more. Through this we are one. Our memories shared by the lava. Existence as individuals is only ever fleeting.
Why did you attack us?
Combat is our pleasure. We wanted to test your abilities in our sport. You have proven quite capable. It has been such a long time since creatures have wandered into our home. We were hungry for a challenge.
Are you related to the Tsar?
Ah, yes. They did not return with us. They chose to desecrate the mountain they were destined to build and call themselves Tsar. They are the epitome of weakness and corruption.
I don't understand.
We were forged to build the mountains. When we finished, most of us returned to this kiln. But some stayed behind to live in this mountain instead. They tunneled through our great work to create their cities of mazes. It is unnatural to live outside our kiln. When we are destroyed, we are reforged by the kiln. Our memories stay as one. The Tsar have become so weak. They pass on their memories through sordidly laying eggs, letting the sacred lava pass from one to another so wastefully. In the end, they become what they call Tok'ra, often neglecting to pass on their knowledge. Their memories go to waste, not returning to the sacred lava. They have forgotten their great purpose. Why? To build cities of waste, shrines of disrespect to our great cause, to our purpose.
I need your help. So you came here with a purpose. The Tsar wished to infuse my friend, Agal, with memories stored in their dead champions, Tuckle. Many of the Tsar's new eggs are being born as Gaul, and they want to fill them with the memories from Tuckle. If this works, then the Tsar hopes to bring new Gaul here and repeat the process. If the Tsar had remained in our Kiln, they would not have to resort to such foolish endeavors to preserve their memories. Do you think this little Gaul can survive such a process? He might melt under the heat and become one with us. I think I can. What about you, human? Do you think the little Gaul should sacrifice itself to hold the Tsar's memories? You should, good for the Tsar. I think you should, so Gaul can have good lives. I don't think you should. It doesn't need the Tsar memories. Clearly, we're making progress here. So, this whole plan seems unnecessary, but it's also entirely the Tsar's way of life, society, everything. They don't have teaching. That's a problem. They don't need it. So you're a reluctant guardian of this Gaul. The Tsar are a corrupt race, and I have no doubt deceived this Gaul to undergo such a process. We shall allow this transformation to be carried out. Gaul, stand at the mouth of the entrance to the Kiln, and embrace the heat. Just flowing lava on him, my goodness. Ah! Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic! What have you done to him? Nothing you hadn't asked for. The creature was just too weak to endure it. What's wrong, Zox? What happened? It's the pressure, the pressure. I said when we were away from here. Zox. Listen, somewhat different. What's wrong? Must keep moving, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. Must speak with elders, but please, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic, just keep moving. What's that on? Agreed. Leave this place. Take the God to the Tsar. I'm sure you have some company on your way back. Let's go with the Tsar, then return to us for a real challenge. Alright, good one. Same company? Same guys attacking us? We'd like to meet with you again. We are hungry for more sport. Turn the creature back to its masters. Finish your business, then return here if you want a real battle. Hurry, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. We're hungry for more. What happened? Did it work? Do you have the champion's memories? I have memories now. But the transformation hurt you? Transformation was painless. Then what? We must move quickly, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. To disturb the Takar was a mistake. Takar will hunt us down now they know we strong opponents. We're too late. They've caught up with us. Your choice, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. Do we run or fight? Can we run? Is running an option? Just get out of here. I don't have any prayer left. Run away, running away, running away. Me and Galzox getting out of here. Okay. All the way back through all these caves here. It's quite the process getting over to the Elder Kiln. My goodness. It's almost like it's supposed to be all hidden deep in a mountain, as they specifically did so. That was the entire plan. Anyways, back across all the chasms, having a great time. Another chasm, another chasm, another chasm. What if we could have just ran past all the other enemies too? Not that matters too much. We'll get ourselves out of here, one way or another. Specifically, one way by running out of here, all the way. Well, that'd be good. Anything else to say? How you feeling? The worst pain I've ever felt. Constant crushing pressure. Ironman, Artic. It still hurts. It hurts still. It does not numb. What do you think of the Tsar? Tsar has treated the Gall poorly. Tsar, we are suspicious of others, slow to change, unaccepting of the weak. We do not act cruelly. To die in the fight pits is an honor. What do you think of the Gall? Gall are weak and naive without memories. Part of me hates their weakness, but I cannot help but feel a bond with the Gall. Is that on? Agreed. This is if the others knew what this was, what happened when Tsar died. As the lava poured down, I was flooded with memories. I felt purpose, context flowing through me, and then the memory of being Tokkul. That prison was intense, crushing, a constant pounding pressure, more pain than I have ever felt. The pain is real, the pressure is real. Watch out, more Tokkul are coming. Do we fight or run? Run away! Come on. Gotta keep up. Tokkul. Being trapped as Tokkul is maddening, hardcore ultimate Ironman. I was Tokkul for a short while, but it nearly broke me. What did it feel like? I was folded in on myself, crushed so I could not move, could not think. All I knew was that this pain would never leave me, never. Oh boy. Fancy pillar. Getting out of here. Run away. Run away. You can still run. That's helpful. Sorry, I'm not as much help as I should have been. So I move slower than I'm used to. The pain also slows me. But you fight well, like true Tsar. And we're in the skeleton room. Anything else to say? How you feeling? Worst man I've ever felt? Not doing good. Not doing good. Just disappear. He's back. One more jump, and we should be out of here. Don't really need the prayer stuff open if we don't have any prayer points. Not gonna be particularly helpful, will it? Alright. We're here. The elders must know what I've learned. Meet me at the main plaza. Will they listen to you? I'm not sure. Tsar live at peace with becoming Tokkul when they die. If all Tsar knew the pain of being Tokkul, society would collapse. You're hoping they'll stop sending the call to the Kiln? They have to stop. They have to. Gone. Back to the main plaza. Oh boy. Crushing eternity. An eternity of crushing pain and darkness. That is not good. That's not a good time. And that's all Tokkul. All the currency. What a mess. What a mess. Sucks. Jagex, you have found the kiln. Yes, we have, and the forging is complete. We must test this claim. Giant. This is not your word, but Jagex could have tricked you. After all we've done, you can't trust the Gall. I'm sure your decision, trust his weakness. Really? You're really still doing this? He glows like us now, but Gall cannot be trusted. If memories of Zarket Utal burn within the Gall, he'll have knowledge of how to fight. Zarket, attack! Stab it. No! Hardcore ultimate Ironman. It is important that I know Zarket Utal burns within me. I have knowledge of how to fight. Fight. Cycles down, and he's dead. Zarket, it is you. You have all your memories. Yes. Now, Zarmej, listen to our story. Listen carefully. You and Galzax tell Zarmej about what you saw and did on your journey, of the Takar, the fortune that returned Zarket's memories, yet caused Galzax so much pain. Then my plan worked. We can turn Gal into Zar. Our memories will not be lost. No, don't you see? You cannot put more Gal through the pain I'm in. The constant pressure, the terrible memories of being trapped in Tokkul, it's too much. The pain will go. You are strong now. Think of all the Tsar trapped in Tokkul who can now live again. This is the right thing to do. From now on, we shall call you Zargal. Zoxtal. You do not see. Names in casts are not what's important. You do not understand. Help me, hardcore ultimate Artic. Zara can't put Bugal through this pain is cruel. Comes out. Tringal, Zara will help both groups. I'm just gonna power that Kiln. Power the Kiln is definitely something, but I don't know how we would really make use of that ourselves. But this is a cruel and unreasonable system you're trying to put into place here. Yes, as you say, it's cruel to leave Zara trapped in Taco. We must free them. And would you want us to die out, hardcore Ironman Artic? This is the only way. You wouldn't let the Gal live in constant pain? The Zara do not listen to reason, hardcore Ironman Artic. Goodbye. You've been a good friend and teacher. I must go. The Zara are blind. Just going. Well. He will come back in time. Thank you, hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. As acknowledgement of your help, we now call you Yitar. That means sacred cold in Zar. Big honor. We shall send more gods to the Kiln. Now eventually to get to work and collect as much taco as we can send with them. You have helped save our race, hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. Meanwhile, in the Elder Kiln. Here goes Gog, Zar, Yit, Xox. So the Zar wouldn't listen about the pain you have endured. They do not understand the torment of being trapped in Tokkul. Something must be done. But what? Let us talk for a while, my little Gaul. And something will be done, for sure. Later. You've completed the Elder Kiln. 2 quest points, 100,000 XP lamp, 50,000 magic XP, 30,000 agility XP, and the Tuckle Zone. Wow. This gives a 10% damage boost when fighting against lava and obsidian creatures. So, pretty much everything down here in this volcano and associated minigames and stuff. And also, access to the fight kiln. Okay, get some XP. I'm gonna put this on. We're just getting really close to a level. But we could put it in with a melee stance or even magic. Let's do magic. 100,000 magic XP. Not bad. Okay. Don't need this book anymore. Got the Tuckle Zoe. It's a ring, so ring of life still, probably. It's got charges. It's got teleports to the main plaza right here. Teleports don't use charges. Can teleport to the fight pit. Which is now over here with its no global stuff right now, unless that gets fixed at some point. Teleport to the fight cave, which is fantastic because it's right next to a fairy ring. Really good. Pretty much entirely better than the Arty cloak. Although we can have the cloak on us as a cape and not be messing with the Ring of Love slot there. And also teleport to the fight kiln. The Elder Kiln is now the fight kiln. Go back in there to do the fight kiln. A new minigame here. Very similar to the fight caves. But this time, you need to have already done the fight caves and beat Jad and got in a fire cape. And then sacrifice it to actually be able to start the fight kiln. 37 waves of enemies. All sorts of different types. Multiple Jads at the same time. And a new boss at the end. You also get power-up crystals that you can use during it. All sorts of stuff like being stronger, having more health, being invulnerable to damage. Very, very cool. Okay. And in the arena, it changes as lava rises, get less safe spots. And at the end, if you win, you get an upgrade for the fire cape. The Takhar Call, which everyone just calls the Kiln Cape. Only melee for a while here. And if you already have that Kiln Cape, you can go get an uncut onyx instead. It's pretty difficult to come by. So, also a pretty good reward. And much like the quest had an early bird bonus of double experience for the reward, you can also get a bonus 70,000 XP lamp if you make it to wave 30 in the first 2 weeks here. So that's also something. The actual stats and everything in here were nerfed pretty heavily with the evolution of combat and then buffed substantially in 2016. So it could be quite the challenge for us here. We definitely have some options for making it better. Like using the ring for 10% more damage. You have to make sure it's a safe death in there though. That's always a concern, what with the whole hardcore business. We've also changed our tile to Yihar here again. Let's see if we can fix that. Titles. Hardcore Ironman, hardcore ultimate Ironman, yeah, I think. Also ultimate. It's only hardcore then. Hardcore. Fantastic. Okay. So for the time being, we don't need this ring. We teleport to the main plaza here and destroy the ring. Another by speaking to Zarmej at the Star City. You pay 50,000 tackle to recharge it. So yes. There's Mej. Welcome, Itara. It's going to have a return. We require your assistance. Is this just start the next quest?
I'll live a long time.
Damn it. We can probably get the ring back. I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Like I said, more things later. But that is later. For right now, instead of going down deep underground, we're going to head up. Next time. Goodbye.